Ladies and gentlemen, the beeping of the heart monitor echoed through the sterile ICU room, each sound like a hammer against Kelly Ripa's chest. Her hands trembled as she gripped the hospital gown she had brought for Mark, the one he always joked made him look like a retired rock star. But there was no humor now, no jokes, no light in the world she had known for 25 years beside him. Mark Consuelos lay in the hospital bed, pale and fragile under the harsh white lights. The machines around him hissed and beat rhythmically, a cruel mimicry of the life they were supposed to sustain. Tubes ran from his arms, wrists, and chest like silver snakes, yet his eyes, those familiar, vibrant eyes, still flickered with recognition when they met hers. Kelly's legs felt like lead, yet she moved closer, each step echoing in the sterile room. She had received the call that shattered her world. It's urgent. He's unstable. Come quickly. She hadn't driven so fast in years, heart pounding like the car would somehow outrun fate itself. Now, standing at the threshold, Kelly's vision blurred with tears. The nurses and doctors gave her space, their glances sympathetic but distant, unable to soften the reality of the situation. Mark's hand, weak but still grasping, reached out. Kelly took it immediately, as if letting go was the last thing she could ever do. Kelly. His voice was hoarse, almost a whisper. The name felt like a lifeline. She squeezed his hand harder, her own voice breaking. "I'm here, Mark. I'm right here." He smiled faintly, that crooked, heart-stopping smile that had stolen her heart decades ago. "My kids? I need to see them one last time." Kelly's throat tightened. Their children, River, Lola, and Michael, were all grown now, but the thought of them seeing their father like this filled her with a gut-wrenching panic. She nodded, holding back the sobs threatening to escape. A nurse gently approached. "They're on their way. It's going to be okay, ma'am." Kelly's heart shattered further. "Okay," she whispered. "How can anything be okay right now?" She turned to Mark, brushing a tear from his cheek. "They're coming, love. Your babies are coming." Mark's eyes softened, a hint of relief crossing his face. Tell them I love them, and to always look out for each other." Kelly's fingers trembled over his. She could barely speak through the lump in her throat. "I will, Mark. I promise. I promise." A loud beep interrupted the moment. The heart monitor spiked, and a nurse quickly moved to adjust the settings. Kelly's hands clutched Mark's as if sheer willpower could protect him from the cruel truth of mortality. The minutes stretched like hours. Then in the doorway, their children appeared, River, Lola, and Michael, faces pale, eyes wide, unable to believe the scene before them. Mark's hand lifted slightly, a fragile gesture of recognition. "Daddy?" River's voice broke, quivering as he stepped closer. Lola held Michael's hand, all three inching toward the bed as if crossing a minefield of heartbreak. Mark's smile was faint, but it was there, shining through the pain. You're here," he whispered, voice cracking. Don't ever fight alone. Stay together. Protect each other." Kelly's chest heaved as she whispered, "They'll always have you in their hearts, Mark. Always." He nodded, struggling to speak. "Love all of you so much." And in that moment, Kelly knew the man who had been her world, her partner, her everything, was leaving behind a legacy far greater than fame or fortune. He was leaving love, protection, and the most precious of final wishes for their children. The ICU room was silent except for the steady beeping and the quiet sobs of a mother, a wife, and 3 children realizing the fragility of life. Kelly held Mark's hand as the machines continued their cruel rhythm, praying that this fragile moment could stretch just a little longer. Yet deep down, she feared the inevitable. The last thing Mark wanted to do, even in the face of death, was to ensure his children were reminded of love, unity, and strength. And Kelly, through her tears, vowed to honor that wish with every breath she had left.